steady. Stop making yourself so nervous, eh? Ain't been able to throw a dart for 16 months. Are you ready?
We happy? Rob, congratulations, 100 average, very solid display. Could have been excellent if you'd hit a few more doubles.
Yeah, I did. Look, my game's changed a lot. I've worked really hard since probably January, and now I'm starting to sort of reap some benefits. But I have to admit, just sort of coming back in with the crowd and other things, it makes me tick a little bit more. But at the same time, I probably made myself nervous up there tonight. That's why I missed them doubles. That's why I sort of done what I done. But I'm enjoying it again.
What were the nerves about? Because as you say, your form's been improving leading up to this year's Betfred World Matchplay.
Yeah, of course, I think, yeah. But when you haven't done something for so long in a certain place, and you get the crowd back, you get the stage back, and I have to admit, I've been shocking. I shouldn't really laugh, but no, now I feel like I've got a game actually, yeah, that I can go out and win with. And now all of a sudden, because I feel able, probably makes me a little bit nervous too. So we need to get over that.
Interesting. You're obviously a former champion here. It's been a little while since you've won a tournament. You've won a lot more games recently, played some really good stuff. How important is that feeling of being the best player on the day or the week or whatever?
The thing for me at the minute, and I've looked at the last 6 months, we're getting better. New shirt today, that other one was very unlucky, I will say that. But it's sort of it's one of them where you sort of look at it, and I haven't been really competing, and when you're not competing, when you're not in a game, it's soul destroying. Now all of a sudden I know I can compete at the highest class, whether I get Michael, whether I get Gezi, or whether I get any top player in the world, and I actually feel I've got the ability back now to sort of rival anything. It's just weird.
When you say you've been doing a lot of work on your game since January, how much of that is physical, nuts and bolts, technique and stuff like that, and how much of that is approach and mental stuff?
I think it all comes down to a want, and obviously last year I probably had the hardest year what I've ever had, just being on the planet, never mind darts or anything. And I just needed a little bit of, I'll call it structure really. I needed a bit of structure in my life. I needed them things what were reliable and something to build off, because when you've got nothing to build off, there's nothing there. And at least I've got them now, and I've worked very hard. Everyone around me's worked very hard, and it's about time really, maybe not for me, but they start reaping the benefits, not for me.
Well, look, certainly reaping the benefits so far. Is it as wide open a match play as there's been, you think, in your time? Your relatively short time at PDC.
I think in 4 years, yeah, look, you've got different walks and different things, players and stuff. They're used to playing without a crowd. We've got a crowd back now, but you will still watch them do great because you've watched them play for the last 18 months, 14 months, and they've always played brilliant. I think, personally, it is wide open. It's who's willing to take their chance in that moment. And if you've got the bottle to do it, it takes some doing, but if you've got the bottle to do it, you'll be a champion.
Well done today, Rob.
Cheers, mate.
Rob, many congratulations. Last time you were here, it was very special. You lifted that Phil Taylor trophy. Did you still get the same nerves, butterflies when you came back to the venue today?
I think, yeah, maybe probably more nervous. Don't get me wrong, in the back room I was calm. I practiced well. I think towards the end of the game, in my game, I started to settle more, and that's weird, because if you're gonna throw a few ropey ones, it's gonna be under the scrutiny, and it didn't quite happen today. I found a decent few legs. I was good on my own throw, and just sort of walking back in. How amazing is that when you got fans back? There's not another explanation really.
It's great seeing you there. You're smiling again, like you say. The fans are back. Is this the first time you've enjoyed the sport in a while?
Yeah, 100%. It's probably been coming for three months. And don't get me wrong, you always look at the game and you always think to yourself, I need to round this off, I need to round that. If I took the last Pro Tour, I was quite judgmental on myself because I missed too many doubles, but my scoring's gone up. So I'm buying myself chances. I'm not quite taking them, but when I start to take them, then maybe, yeah, we could watch something special.
Just listen to you. Are you a superstitious player? Because you've gone back to the old darts after changing them last year, and You said the shirt, the old one was unlucky, you couldn't win it, you changed. Do things like that really play on your mind?
No, not really. I think it's a want. And I was in a dark place last year where I didn't really want the greatest things out of the game, which, to be honest with you, for what the PDC do, and they put them tournaments on, and they don't have to through coronavirus, I'm very, very grateful. But I think I was a guilty player that I never really took advantage of that, and at least now I'm ready to play. I feel good, and we can move forward now. I'm good in my own headspace.
Close to the Rob Cross of 2017-18?
I think he's there, to be honest, but that'd be a big, bold show to say that. He's there, He's just sort of rounding them edges off now and making it a little bit better.
Bob, pleasure as always, mate. Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Rob, do you feel like you could really be on the cusp of something again?
I feel, I definitely feel I can compete. I definitely feel there's a lot more there. And to be honest with you, yeah, it is a little bit like 2017, but look, I know a little bit more now. I know I can hit doubles under pressure. I know I can win games. I can win tournaments. So now, yeah, it's all about me, and just put in a little cocoon and just make sure that I'm all right every single game, that I'm giving my best. And if I do that, I think I'll be close. I really do. But we couldn't say perfect at the minute because no human being on the planet's perfect. But it's still a bit of work there, but we'll be okay.
Callum Ridsview next to player making his debut at the Winter Gardens. Do you feel like your experience could be crucial in that one?
Maybe. Look, I've watched darts obviously the last 16, 18 months. How many shocks have we had? How many different things have we had happening? I don't know anymore. And to be honest with you, these players are coming through now and they mean it. They want to play well, they want to win. And you know, I have to tip my hat to them, because if we compare differences to everyone else, what was winning last year, what was different, they were hungrier than me. They wanted it a little bit more, and that's why, yeah, they got the results. So I think it's a perfect thing for the game, because it's just blown it wide open. Cheers, mate.
Rob, last time you were here, you made a habit of rolling leg after leg. You did it against Michael Smith, you did it against Darryl Gurney. Do you think your game's in a position to be able to do that over these long formats again?
I think it's better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I did it. I wouldn't have said, yeah, that 2 years ago, all right, I won the match play. I got a little bit lucky here and there. I wouldn't say that. We all need a bit of luck to win. But what I would say, the throw is more smoother, it's more thingy. And you watched me 2 years ago, and even I was edgy, and Michael was edgy in the final, but I hit doubles, and that was the only thing what made me win that game. I got myself out in front, and I knew if I lost it, I had the greatest comeback the day before, and I would have lost the greatest comeback the following day. So, no, I'd say I was probably in a little bit better place, really. I've learnt about the game, I've done me apprenticeship, really, and now it's time to try and reap the benefits, really.
There's very few World Matchplay champions, especially just.
Well, Taylor was greedy.
Yeah. Just 2 years ago that you won it, there's a lot of names above you in things like the betting order. Are you enjoying going a little bit more under the radar, despite your form really being?
I think yeah, you create that yourself. I think it's something, yeah, what's out of your control. If you're not playing well and everything like that, then you're going to create other people, yeah, to back against you. But the realistic hindsight, when you're playing well, and I know what ability I've got, I understand it. I think it's all just trying to get everything into a flow to motion, really. Once that happens, then maybe, yeah, no, they might be higher in the betting, but they're not better, 100%. Cheers, mate.